Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Sagittarius. I'm the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and this is another reading for Sagittarius. This is going to be a short sesh, so we'll just get right into it. Make sure that you hit that like button, share, and subscribe to the channel. Most appreciated. If you are interested in any personal readings, I have all of my contact information in the description below, so just get a hold of me. And then also hit that notification bell. That way you'll get notified of all of my upcoming content. Major welcome to all of my new subscribers, and thank you for all of my returning subscribers as well. So let's get into this. Sagittarius. Calling in our spirits for higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity for the greater good. If you hear music playing in the background, I've got some healing frequency, hertz. It's like hertz frequency. I think it's 432 right now. I'm pretty sure that's what we're listening to. Sagittarius. The song that I had on pre-shuffle for you guys when I was getting your cards together, it's called Judgment Day by Five Finger Death Punch. Love the band, love the guys. I even love their producer, who I happen to know personally. Producers, whatever. We'll get into that in just a second. Underneath the deck, say no. Holy crap. This is funny because without going into detail, because I don't talk about clients' readings and stuff, but I did recently have a Sagittarius who I read for, and this card came out. I don't know if it was top or bottom or whatever, but still a resounding message for the Sagittarians. Say no about something. There's something in your life that you're going to have to say no about. This card talks about, putting up your boundaries, building up your defenses, if you will. I've been seeing memes all over like Facebook and Instagram talking about this being a November. So saying no to the things that take up too much space, too much time in our lives, wastes our energy, right? And when you say no to things, that helps you clear out space for making room for better things to come in. So say no. And I feel like you'll know exactly what you need to say no to. And speak up. I love this. I love these messages together. You have to speak up to say no. Some people are too afraid of saying no or telling people no. You need to speak up for yourself. Set your boundaries, Say exactly what is on your mind. Say something. Okay, let's get into this. Oh, so the song. Speaking of, say no, speak up. Okay, so it's called Judgment Day. And, on Judgment Day, it's like, say you're in court. You could be in a legal situation or a court situation for some of you. It's... Speak now or forever hold your peace. Speak up. You need to say something. And if part of saying something is saying no, then you need to say no to something. But with the song, some of the lyrics are, I'm no angel, I'm no savior, and I've never been a saint. Well, I know I'm not the devil because I can still feel the pain. I walked through fire and through brimstone, and there were no pearly gates. I'll be sure to ask about it on my final judgment day. And then it also, in the song, it says, damned if I do, damned if I don't, damned if I try, damned if I don't. My left ear is ringing right now, too. It's interesting. So it's like, it's like kind of that attitude, like, damned if I do, damned if I don't. Do I say something? Do I not? Do I stick up for myself? Do I not? Well, Spirit is saying, whatever the situation that you're dealing with, you may be having a judgment, making a judgment, or judgments being made against you, but you need to speak up and say no where it's appropriate, okay? Say no where, you have to say no to. Don't let somebody get one over on you or take advantage of you in any way because you don't speak up and don't say anything. Stop letting people take advantage of you, Sagittarius. Okay. Had to get that out. All right, so now let's get into the tarot reading. So you could have a judgment day coming upon you or be making a judgment. And if any of this resonates, make sure to drop me a comment in the comments below. Like I said, hit that like, share, subscribe button, please. I'm trying to get as many subscriptions as I can, especially before the end of the year. Tell all your friends. Okay, one more. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. What do we have for Saggy? I have Sag in my chart, strong in my chart. So I always enjoy the Sagittarius readings. Underneath the deck, Queen of Swords. So while this is air energy, it goes right along with what we're talking about. Speaking up, saying no, making a decision and not changing your mind. That's much like the Queen of Swords energy. The Queen of Swords is... okay, so swords is communication, all about communication, and that's about speaking. It's about getting messages across, right? Speaking up for yourself, saying no. It can be through text message. It can be through written word. It can be through verbal mouth to mouth, you know. It can even be like legal law, like we were talking about earlier, Judgment Day. So I really feel strongly some of you may be up for like a legal situation. The Queen of Swords, she's very wise. And she's wise because she's gone through... She has a lot of experience. She's gone through the ups, the downs, the ins, the outs. She's run the gauntlet, so to speak, right? And when she makes her decisions, she bases it on facts, on specifics, on data, right? On anything that's solid. She doesn't make her decisions based on compassion or, you know, her feelings or emotions. And I'm not saying that she doesn't have any of those. It's just she doesn't base her decisions off of it. So, very wise. And that's the energy going into this. I feel like, you know, Spirit is saying that you need to embrace the Queen of Swords energy before making a decision or speaking up and saying anything. 3 cards, please, for Sagittarius. 3 cards for Sagittarius. The World. Two more cards for Sagittarius, please. The Wheel of Fortune. And the 7 of Pentacles. With the Hermit underneath the deck. So, okay, already you've got a really strong message coming in because out of 4 cards, 3 of them are major arcana, okay? So we've got the World, that's Taurus energy. You could have Taurus somewhere strong in your chart or be dealing with somebody who does. So the World is all about cycles, endings and beginnings. When something ends, something else begins. Somebody could have gotten locked up. Like, I'm seeing Judgment Day. I'm hearing Judgment Day, speak up. It was like speak up or forever hold your peace. And then you see somebody behind bars, and there's like a chain coming off of it, like chained to 3 people. There could be a situation, this is for some of you, not all of you. There could be a situation that involves 3 people, potentially 3 women. I'm hearing minors, y'all. Somebody could be in jail for something regarding 3 female minors. That's for a very few, some of you. But the World card in general is about endings and beginnings. So a cycle has ended in the past, recent past. Could be the end of the world for some people, especially if they've gone to jail, right? But that brings a new cycle, a new beginning moving forward. we're in that new beginning, which is the Wheel of Fortune. Now this is another cycle, and the Wheel of Fortune is obviously all about, fortune and money and any kind of abundance. It doesn't have to be money. It could be success. It could be, just luck and karma turning in your favor. And I feel that it is, but not without hard work. It's like this could be the ending of a cycle, the World card. I just heard it's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine. I forget who sings that song. But it's like this cycle is ending something, and this one's starting a new cycle of fortune. So it's like you could be ending a job. You could have ended a job. I mean, nobody had to necessarily had gone to jail or anything like that, but it was like something that made you feel like you were chained to, okay? Or mentally you felt that you were in jail, It was just like not a fun place to work at or go to, brought tears to your eyes. But now you're starting a new cycle with something new, something fortunate. And it's the beginning because we've got Seven of Pentacles. Pentacles are all about coins. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And the Seven of Pentacles is all about planting of a seed, starting something new. It's like literally growing something. You put the seed in the ground, you cover it with dirt, you water it, every single day or every other day or whatever you need to. You watch it, you cultivate it, you give it nutrients when it needs it, and after several weeks or several months, it begins to sprout and to bloom and to grow. And before you know it, it's giving you fruit or vegetables or whatever its intent is, right? And I feel like this is you just, head down, focused on, working on bringing in what this could be. I feel like it's a very fortunate time for you. You see you absolutely see the vision of what this will become, the success. That's what I was looking for, the opportunity for success and whatever it is that you're, starting anew. But it is going to take some time because I'm sitting here looking at these wheels. It's like the circle of life or like the wheel of the year. It's a process. Underneath the deck, we've got the Hermit. That's Virgo energy. Now, the Hermit, it's a very spiritual card. This is somebody who kind of takes time away from the rest of the world, goes into hiding almost. And it's not so much hiding, but it's like he is, going into the dark night of the soul, doing his shadow work, or his or her energies, male, female, it's all the same. But this is somebody who goes into the dark and seeks that light for inspiration, looks for the light in the dark. And then once you find it, that's like your inspiration. That's your next growth, your next development, your next ascension. If you go into the dark, if you try to, work with your shadow side and you stay there for too long, it turns into depression. So be careful about that. But the Hermit is somebody who, he goes into this journey, to face his demons, so to speak, for a purpose. And that purpose is so that, he can come out on the other side as a better person, as a better individual, understand the world, the universe better. Now, for some of you, like I said, I'm hearing this Judgment Day song. The first card, the World, I see bars, like somebody potentially going to jail. I also feel like looking at the Speak Up card and say no, like there's something that you need to speak up about. Could be against somebody else. And you could be getting asked for like somebody trying to bribe you to say something that wasn't true. Say no. Don't ever say anything that is untrue. That karma will come back to you. Like Judgment Day. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. It's better to speak the truth now than to not say anything at all, or, to say the wrong thing. Speak up. Do the right thing. Like, I touched this card. What would Jesus do? Whatever you subscribe to. It's just like good karma. Do what your soul tells you to do. Yeah, you're making a decision between two things because there's the devil in your ear. So just like I was saying, there could be a devil in somebody's ear telling you to say one thing. They may even pay you to say it. Do not give in to that. Say no. Speak up for what you know. Plant the right seeds. If you plant your seeds in the wrong kind of soil with the wrong kind of chemicals or nutrients or whatever it is that you use, your crops aren't going to turn out the same. They'll turn out something that you weren't expecting or worse, right? So make sure that you're planting your crops, planting your seeds, planting your next project with the right kind of people and the right kind of soil, with the right kind of karma. I hope this makes sense to who it needs to reach. If any of this resonates, make sure that you drop a comment in the comments below. Let's get some Chakra Insight Oracle because we're already at 16 minutes and I wanted this to be a short sesh. Sagittarius. What do we have for Sagittarius? Oh, this is interesting. The sacral chakra. So this has been coming up. I forget who had this. Might have been an air sign. Potentially Gemini today. I'm not sure. But card number 8. 8 is about mastery. It's also about messages either coming in or messages being sent. Such as, speaking up, communication. Bless me. Excuse me, so sorry. I've been sneezing all over the place today. No, I'm yawning. What the heck? What is this? Okay, sacral chakra. So what I feel off of this card is somebody's sacral chakra could be blocked. And then I just heard the word overdrive. Okay, somebody's sacral chakra could also be in overdrive. Regardless, it needs to be balanced. And that's like what the message I'm trying to get out. Somebody's sacral chakra needs to be balanced. It needs to be in alignment. If you don't know what your sacral chakra is, Google it. It's, the 7 chakras. There's actually 9. But sacral chakra, Google how to unblock or to be in alignment with your sacral chakra. Top of the deck. Also, the 8th could be significant. Something could have happened on the 8th or be happening on the next 8th, which would be December 8th at the time of this reading. So then we have grounding, number 6. Nature, presence, practicality, stability. Yeah. Makes a lot of sense. Because whatever the situation is, somebody needs to get grounded. And that's where this hermit energy is coming from. Like, doing that deep spiritual work, the shadow work, going into the void, facing your demons. That's so you can get grounded and like literally be in tune with yourself. When you get grounded, like it could be listening to, vibrational hertz frequencies, healing music. It could be, you taking 20 minutes out of your day to just sit in stillness and sit in silence and meditate and be at one with your thoughts. It could be you stepping outside, taking off your shoes and literally putting your feet into the earth. That's some great grounding. It does a lot. If you're in a place where it's too cold to do that, go hug a tree. I know it sounds silly, but it actually works. But just find a place to be still and to be with your thoughts. Go into nature, and be at one with the earth. That will help get you grounded. It'll probably even help release what is, being blocked in your sacral chakra. The number 6 is all about victory, but it's also about balance. And it's balancing finances, balancing communication. It's balance. So I feel like, there may be a situation, again, a judgment, whether it's an actual court type of judgment or just somebody's making a judgment about something or you're making a judgment about something, you're going to have to speak up and say something and potentially tell somebody no. But before you do that, I feel like you want to be grounded. You want to make sure that this is coming from a place where you have full confidence in your own truth and what you know to be true. It's that Queen of Swords energy. And I feel like this power that it comes from is coming from your sacral chakra. The sacral chakra literally is what grounds us. Yeah. All right, what else do we have for Sagittarius, please? What do we have for Sagittarius? Spiritual AF. What do we have? That's too many. Ooh, too many. Just one, please. Spiritual. Thank you. Okay, so Sagittarius, Spiritual AF says, this could be the day you stop doing that self-destructive thing that you do. What's the first thing that you think of when you read that self-destructive thing you do? There it is. Now, imagine what it would be like to stop doing that thing, like right now. Think of who you could ask for help, because if you could have stopped on your own, you probably already would have. Now call that person and ask for help. You can even make up a safe word like bananas. Text, because no one calls anymore. And then use emojis, because emojis are more effective than words. It's true, I hate when people call me, but if you text me first, then I will get on the phone with you. It's just me, and I love to use emojis, so what is a self-destructive thing that you do? I said earlier, I feel like, Sagittarians, there's several of you, a lot of you actually, that I'm talking to, that where you let people walk all over you, where you make it so it's easy for others to ask for help, and they know, because they know that you're always going to say yes. But there's something here, something in this reading right now that you have to make a judgment on, speak up against, and say no to. Don't let them walk over you anymore. So whatever that self-destructive thing is, it's self-sabotage, it's too much people-pleasing, or whatever, knock it off. Get grounded, unblock your sacral chakra, face your demons, speak up, and say no. And what that's going to bring in is this new wheel of fortune, this new period where you're able to plant better seeds. And then in the end, we all know that, once the seeds have been sown and you've gone through that, that period of growth, then it's time for harvest. And then you have this beautiful abundance to be able to harvest. So that's what I'm going to leave you with, Sagittarius. If any of this made sense, if it brought you answers, clarity, or insight, make sure that you drop a comment in the comments below, like, share, subscribe. Make sure to reach out to me in the description, information in the description below if you'd like your own personal reading. But as you know, it's Together We Grow. I truly enjoy sharing this time and energy with you every week. I look forward to reading for you again in the very near future, and I will see you on the flip side. Peace, Sagittarius.